Hello everyone. So this is the final build that my Fuyuka team uses. It uses build number 1 primarily because after trying out both of Fuyuka's build, I feel like build 1 gives me better results than build 2. And I just call this one as a Fuyuka Tyson build because it hits hard even though it doesn't have attack speed as fast as build number 2. So what you want to maximize is everything, like Thunder Punch, Blast Pursuit, Finishing Blow. Unfortunately, I didn't get the last level, but I would if I could. All Out Effort is a must to maximize, and Inertial Punch. For Pyromark, you just pick this once, and if you can maximize this also, it's good, but just prioritize this as a last priority for Fuyuka. We just want to take the effect for Fiery Punch allows to trigger Ignis Mark. So for Chixia, it's actually really simple. You want to pick up a snake build as your choice, and you want to maximize these two, Flame Glow and Horn Call, and you want to pick this just once. Why? Because any subsequent level 2 and so forth, it's not worth it. It only gives a small increase in crit rate, like less than 5%, less than 3% even for each level. So yeah, it's better to give other potential more level, like maybe for example Pyromark. So the other like Trail Seeker and Dragon Breath is not that great, so it's optional. I picked these two just because the game doesn't let me to pick other potential, and if I refresh over and over again, it only lets me take Chixia's potential. One more potential that I'd like to mention from Chixia is this one is also good, Ink Sigil Ambush, but I think if you want to take this Ink Sigil Ambush, make sure you maximize Flame Glow and Horn Call first. Why? Because Flame Glow gives damage percent, Horn Call gives 27% times the number of summons in the field, which is very huge, and Ink Sigil also gives attack. So even though if we don't get Ink Sigil Ambush, we are not losing on attack boost because it's already covered from Horn Call. And also if we pick 3 of these, Flame Glow, Ambush and Horn Call, I'm afraid we are not enough potential for other character. So yeah, just pick these two. This is for damage, this is for attack boost. So yeah, I think that's it for Chixia. And as for Flora, I think you want to get Ember of Tomorrow and Ashes of the Past. Both of these potential comes from different build, but I think it's good to pick these two, even if they are both from different build, because Ember of Tomorrow makes your opponent takes additional Ignis damage per Butterfly Mark, so you can get up to 3 stacks of Butterfly Mark, so your opponent may take up to 24% of additional Ignis damage, which I think is a big deal. And this one essentially gives more crit rate and crit damage to our main DPS, which is a welcome addition. As for other potential, such as this one is I think it's good, but the position is same as this one, so it's good to pick just once because the subsequent level is not that big. It's not the jump is not that big, so just pick this once. Even though we pick Ashes of the Past, which lets us spawn more Mind Flare Butterflies, I still think just pick this just once. And this is very good also. When the main tracker lands a crit hit, increase attack by 24%. Why this is good? Just pick this ones because the base and the increment attack boost from this potential is very huge. Let's check from this page. Visual impact. The base attack boost that it gives from level 1 is 15%. For level 6 is 59%. I think this is very huge. I think if you prioritize these two, you don't get the luxury to maximize this one. So yeah, while you also at the same time need to maximize for Fuyuka and Jixia. So I still think this one is not that priority. So yeah, I think that's it for visual impact. And for guest performer, the position is same as visual impact. This gives a huge attack boost at base level, and the subsequent level increment is very nice, but it's not as important as perfect acting and foreshadowing verification. So let's check for guest performer here. So as for guest performer, support guest performer, at base level it gives Ignis Tracker's attack by 19%, which is very huge for a common potential. And at max it gives that 75% attack, which is very huge boost, but you don't get the luxury to maximize this one, unfortunately. So, because you want to maximize these two first, and everything in this Fuyuka's potential. So I think if you get the luxury to maximize other potential after everything else is maximized, I think guest performer and visual impact is the thing that you want to maximize after everything else is maximized, that I tell you before. So yeah, I think that's it for potential. Okay, let's take a look at the tracker stats. So as for the skills, you want to prioritize maximizing auto attack. Why? Because our build relies heavily on fiery punches. So the more your auto attack is level up, the more fiery punches will give more damage. So you might want to prioritize maxing this out. And if you keep main skill at level 1, I think it's also fine. And also, I think if you keep ultimate at level 1, I still think it's also fine. Even though skills and ultimate increment per level is very huge, if you are very tight on resources, I think just focus on the auto attack. Okay, next to emblem. My Fuyuka doesn't use any emblem yet, even though I can forge if I spend some stamina, but it is what it is. As for talents, she's at T0, even though I can activate her T1, but I didn't activate yet. As for affinity, she's at affinity level 2, so the base stats is still quite low. Okay, that's for Fuyuka. And as for Chisia, it's a typical for supports. Leave attack, auto attack, and main skill at level 1, and just focus on support skill and ultimate. This one is not that crucial, but it's nice to have. And yeah. And as for emblem, she's using this mediocre emblem. So yeah. And talents, she's at T1, which allows friendly units that deal damage to Ignis Mark targets increased by 14%. And this is her affinity, still level 2, same as Fuyuka, so still low base stats. Okay, so the last one is the Flora. Typical supports, keep this at level 1, and just focus on support skill. You don't have to upgrade ultimate because yeah, just it doesn't give anything to your main DPS. What gives something to your main DPS is the skills, because it gives the main DPS crit damage. So the more you upgrade this one, the more your main tracker gets crit damage, and also the more damage that your Soul Flare Butterfly deals. And she's not yet level 70, so no emblem yet. As for talent, she's at T1, and the affinity is still at level 1, so this is the base attack. It's still low. Okay, that's for tracker. Let's take a look at the disc that I'm using. I'm using this one. This one is from Cataclysm Survivor Shop that you can buy. Just grind. This is a 5-star disc, which gives high base attack and ignis damage. This is very nice to Fuyuka. And I'm using Frisia disc. This gives high base attack and also skill damage. This skill damage is also useful for Fuyuka, because Fuyuka not only using auto attack damage, Fuyuka also uses skill damage for her own damage dealing capabilities. So this is not wasted on Fuyuka. This is very useful, even though the melody skill and harmony skill is incompatible with Ignis Tracker. The third one is I'm using event disc from Shia event, last event, because it has high crescendo, meaning it has high base attack, even though I didn't use Lux damage, so I still think it's okay. And as for support disc, I'm using Shia disc signature just for the high base attack, and the rest is I'm using 4-star disc with max level of crescendo, that is giving me high base attack and high base HP. I do have Fuyuka signature disc, but since her disc still at level 50, I didn't use it because the stats is still very low. So yeah, I chose stats over compatibility. So yeah, so let's jump to these skills. So this is these skills, or the harmony skills, that is activated. As you can see, because I'm using many incompatible element, I didn't have many active harmony skills, only wind breaking shots and battle rhapsody. So yeah, it is what it is. I'm very restricted on resources on this game, so I think in the future I will make this build better. So yeah, I think that's it for the explanation. I hope this is informative, and see you.